Hi, in this video, I will be showing you problem number 35 of chapter 3 section 4 for the practice exam 2. Find the derivative of the function y equal to cosine of 1 minus e to the 4x over 1 plus e to the 4x. Here, we will use the chain rule. D by dx of f of g of x equal to f prime g of x times g prime x. So the first part is the outer derivative. The second part is the g prime x part is the inner derivative. So here y prime equal to cosine of 1 minus e to the 4x over 1 plus e to the 4x can be considered as a function of a function or composite function. So it can be considered as cosine of u, where u is the inside function in parentheses. So we are going to do first the outer derivative. So derivative of cosine, which is negative sine, we have to keep the inside function as is, inner function as is, times derivative of the inside function. So it is 1 minus e to the 4x divided by 1 plus e to the 4x, its derivative. So this part is the outer derivative and this part is the inner derivative. This is going to be equal to negative sine 1 minus e to the 4x over 1 plus e to the 4x. We cannot simplify that any further. For this part, 1 minus e to the 4x over 1 plus e to the 4x derivative, we can apply the quotient rule. The numerator is 1 minus e to the 4x, the denominator is 1 plus e to the 4x. So if we apply the quotient rule, for the derivative, the quotient rule is actually d by dx of u over v is v u prime minus u v prime divided by v square. So it is denominator, which is v, times derivative of the numerator minus numerator times derivative of the denominator divided by denominator square. So we can rewrite this. We can keep this one as is. The second part we have to simplify after finding the derivative. So derivative of 1 minus denominator, derivative of the numerator e to the 4x, 1 minus e to the 4x. So that will be equal to derivative of 1, which is 0, then minus derivative of e to the 4x is again chain rule, outer derivative, which is e to the 4x, inner derivative is derivative of 4x, which is 4, minus, so that is the first part, then we have minus 1 minus e to the 4x times derivative of 1 plus e to the 4x, derivative of 1, which is 0, derivative of e to the 4x is 4 times e to the 4x, again outer derivative times inner derivative. In this part also we apply the chain rule, divided by 1 plus e to the 4x the whole square. So we'll continue with the negative sign part, which stays as is. The other part is 1 plus e to the 4x times negative 4 e to the 4x, and we have minus 4 e to the 4x times 1 minus e to the 4x divided by 1 plus e to the 4x the whole square. Now we can continue writing that negative sign part. And in this case, here we have 4e to the 4x, which is a common factor which can be taken out. So we can take that out as a common factor, 4e to the 4x, along with the negative sign, along with the minus sign, which can be taken out. Then we have 1 plus e to the 4x left. I am taking along with the negative sign. Then I am left with 1 plus e to the 4x. Then here, because I have taken along with the negative sign, I am left with 1 minus e to the 4x divided by 1 plus e to the 4x the whole square. Right? So this is going to be, if I rewrite everything, that is negative sign of 1 minus e to the 4x over 1 plus e to the 4x times negative 4 e to the 4x. We have a negative here and there is another negative. Then inside this big parenthesis that we have, e to the 4x get cancelled out with the negative e to the 4x, leaving us with 1 plus 1, which is 2 on the numerator, divided by 1 plus e to the 4x the whole square. So thus we have negative, that makes it positive. Then we have 4 times 2, that will be an 8. Then we can write this as e to the 4x. E to the 4x, because I have taken into account of 4 and 2. Then sine of 1 minus e to the 4x over 1 plus e to the 4x times 2 divided by 1 plus e to the 4x. The 2 is also not there. I have taken that into account. So it is 1 over 1 plus e to the 4x the whole square. So it can also be written in the form 8 e to the 4x sine of 1 minus e to the 4x over 1 plus e to the 4x, all divided by 1 plus e to the 4x the whole square. You can either write this way or you can write this way as well. Hope this video helps.